My name is Mary Bailey. I live in the village of Casco in the town of Burrillville. My last name is spelled Bailey. Tonight you will hear many testimonies of good reasons why this power plant should not be built here in Burrillville. They will include the fact that it is not needed, that 10,000 tons of carbon dioxide will be emitted into the atmosphere per day, and most importantly, if the EFSB determined this site was inappropriate 30 years ago, it is even less appropriate now, and I will take a different yet very important reason for opposing this plant. I'm the principal of Community Christian School at 113 Church Street in Casco. Church Street is part of Route 100, along which Invenergy plans to transport building materials as well as materials necessary for the plant's operation. The school is less than 2 miles from the proposed power plant site and is located on a blind corner. There have been many accidents at this location. A car has landed in the historic cemetery that is part of our property. A tree is partially dead, is bent over from another accident, and we've had our electricity shut off to the school in order to replace the telephone pole on the edge of the property. By the third day of this current school year, a car ended up on our play yard fence. Fortunately, there were no children there. 3 weeks later, another car hit the same telephone pole that had been replaced a couple of years ago. These accidents are significant because if the power plant is built, trucks carrying water, diesel, and especially ammonia will pass by the school on a regular basis. To make matters worse, we often have as many as 4 school buses lined up for pickup at the end of the day. What will happen if one of these loaded trucks comes barreling around that blind corner when school buses are lined up for student pickup? You and I know that a fully loaded truck cannot stop quickly. The potential for a 4-bus pileup is a viable possibility, as well as students becoming injured. And what if that truck is carrying ammonia? Several ammonia trucks a month will pass by this corner. I believe the number is around half a dozen. When Invenergy had its information meeting at Burrillville Middle School, I asked 2 of its engineers and Mr. Nylund, the head of this project, what I could do to ensure the safety of my students should an ammonia truck be compromised. If you've ever seen videos, you die like within a minute or 2 of breathing ammonia. Not one of them could give me an answer. As a matter of fact, Mr. Nylund, and I'm sorry to say we call him Mr. Lyland because we've caught him in a number of untruths. He tried to lie to me by saying, oh, that's why the company would be using 19% ammonia, when we know that it's because the federal regulations go up at 20%. All right, so the conclusion one must draw then is that there's no way to protect my students or anyone else in this residential neighborhood should there be an accident with an ammonia-carrying vehicle. If this scenario is not bad enough, there is one more area a mile from the school on the way to the plant site that's had just as many accidents, including a fatality, and it's also in a residential area.
Thank you, Ms. Bailey. We appreciate your comments.